Champions, we're gonna do another character guide at 5-star gold. This time it's gonna be for Montez Ford. Now this one is not mine. Mine is actually 5-star silver. This one was sent to me by Scopely for the purpose of doing this. I don't get to keep it, unfortunately. Just like normal preview anyway. So if we have a look at the card, talent is at 25,146. At 5-star silver, it was at 20.4k. Max health 3.7 million. It was 1.48 at 5-star silver. Now the gem damage, even though for Montez it's really not that important, but blue gems are 11.3k. They were previously 7.5, so it is quite the jump for that. Secondary color is the purple at 9.4. They were previously 6.2, and then it goes to 7.6. That was 5.0 before. Coachability does not change. It is still at 9k. Black move deal damage plus 10%, and black move that destroy gems will destroy one more. Now the moveset we're gonna have a look at is the, well, we're actually gonna have a look at two different moveset. First we're gonna go with the standard moveset, which is from the heavens. 12 MP blue move, finisher deals 275.6k damage and gain 5 yellow MP. Previously that was doing 257.8, so it is about 18k extra. So again, not that big of a change, even though the HP is much more now. We got also the springboard crossbody, 8 MP purple move, deal 45.7k damage and gain 11 blue MP. Previously it was 42.9, so it is like about 2.8k or so increase. The DDT 5 MP yell move, deal 14.5k damage and gain 7 blue MP. That one was previously 13.6, so that most of the move basically didn't change much. Trainers, we're going to use Kofi to start with more blue. We're going to use Mutant Bailey so that the finisher does 125. I think it can go up to 150 if she was maxed. Yeah, it can go up to 150, but mine is not maxed, so it's 125% extra, which is still very sizable. Also using Honky Tonk Man for 20%. If he was maxed, that would be 25%. And I'm using Otis for an extra 10. If I had Gooker, it would be another 25 instead there. So we could be having a lot more. You see here, 703k. Now I do have a belt because I kept my belt that I have on mine. It does give plus 3% move damage, which is not that big of a deal. I do have two armor and 2 takedown. Ideally I'd go with 4 takedown, but I didn't have a blue medal for takedown. This one right there is a 133% plus move damage. It is an armor one. I don't have a plate, so that increased a total of 162% my blue move damage. Pretty sizable. Again, we're not going to be facing a 4-star gold because a 5-star gold because there's no 5-star gold on the road or anything. So we're going to be facing a 5-star silver. So keep that in mind. But it's basically just to show you the move flow and move damage, even though in this case it's very similar to what it was. So you get the yellow move, then you get the purple move, and gives you your blue MP. Now that'll do 1.1 million. It is about a quarter of their health. Well, a third to a quarter of their health at 5-star gold. Obviously, in this case, he's not going to get out of that. But they can at 5-star gold. Although, that doesn't mean that he's not still a really good character, even though his move didn't increase, because he does recycle really well. So you get to do that every single turn, unless they're a trickster and they manage to cut your flow of move by dodging. But pretty much any other, like using that blue there that finished him, it actually reloaded my yellow, so I could go again next turn if they kicked out. So he's still a really damn good character. Now let's have a look at the bleed spec. Alright, second move set. It is the rollover leaping clothesline, 11 MP blue move. Finisher deals 82.4k damage and deal 216,000 bleed damage to your opponent for 3 turns and pin the opponent. Previously it was 77,000 instead of 82. And the bleed was 202 instead of 216, and it lasted for 2 turns. Now it lasts for 3 turns, which, as the size it is kind of a pretty big deal. The standing dropkick, 8 MP blue move, deal 44.9k damage and deal 108,000 bleed damage to your opponent for 2 turns. Previously was 42,000 instead of 44. And the bleed was 101, so it increased by 7. It was still 2 turns though. The standing moonsault, 5 MP yellow move, deal 14.5k damage and gain 9 blue MP. Previously it was 13k, so 1k extra, still 9. This is a moveset that I actually use quite a lot recently, mostly for feuds. Like feuds, there's often perks that are going to boost the bleed damage, or there's going to be row bonus that are going to increase the bleed damage. That's when I use this. It is pretty sizable. I use Kofi here so that we start with the standing moonsault ready. Seth Rollins adds 66% to that bleed damage. Guersan adds another 25% to that bleed damage. And I kept All Fame HTM for a 20% extra damage on both blue moves. But look at this. 413k and 206. I mean, without any perks or anything, that's like 620,000 bleed damage per turn. One lasting for 3 turns, the other for 2 turns. That's a lot of bleed right there. Now imagine that if you have a perk that increased by 200%, that's a lot. We're gonna go versus HBK. Alright, so that's going to give us our blues. Now the only thing is that it does not reload itself. But it only costs 5, so you only need 1 match. One. And it's still a decent amount at 217,000. Go. Now he's getting pinned. And at 5-star silver, he couldn't even get out of that because the bleed killed him. Now at 5-star gold, that wouldn't be the case. They would probably kick out of it. But it is still very interesting. I like this. I use it quite a lot on feuds, and I was doing well over 1 million just in bleed per turn. That was ridiculous. And that was at 5-star silver, because mine is 5-star silver. Let me just show you the 7th move we haven't had a look at. He gets a purple move. Yeah, there it is. It's the Enziguri. It is a 2 MP purple move, deal 2600 damage and decrease the damage of all your opponent's gem by 33% for 2 total turns, including both yours and your opponent's turn. Previously it was 2500, so it increased by about 100. and it was 2-turn 33% too. So this one is almost exactly the same, and honestly it doesn't fit in either of the moveset anyway. So this moveset, those are the two. So that's it for Montez Ford. Still a very damn good character at 5-star gold for sure. Thanks for watching. There is more to come. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Have any questions, ask them. And if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. G up. Ciao.